What's going on, family? It's DS1 Ross, represent the New Black Alliance. Shout out to my comrade, the Optimist Speaker. Shout out to the Black Ghost. Shout out to the whole Sheep Stay Sleep family. Stay Sleep Radio. Tonight, I want to talk about the Black Supremacy hoax. Yeah, family. The Black Supremacy hoax. And I want to talk about this tonight because, along with myself, my comrades, and a lot of other people I know, empowered. We speak Black empowerment. We believe in Black empowerment. And we believe in helping our people get better. And there's a lot of people like that nowadays. Hence, we have the conscious community, where now it's almost trendy to say you conscious. Almost to the point where it's not even a community anymore, it's an industry. You could check out my video about that. Conscious community or conscious industry. You could check that out here on this page. Just subscribe and you could check that out. So I'm not going to delve into that too much. But why I bring up the conscious community is because that's where a lot of your Black empowered people that's quote unquote on the forefront, that's where they derive. Or they have ties to the conscious community. And I'm not going to say no names, because when you say people names, they think you're taking shots. We have a lot of Black empowered people that doesn't see that they're being used to further propagate the real issue. You see? And this is why I say the Black supremacy hoax. Because people say how much they hate white supremacy. People speak about white supremacy. Even I do. But I don't think we speak about white supremacy from a psychological standpoint. And I feel like a lot of our Black supremacist leaders don't speak about white supremacy from the mental aspect, from the psychological standpoint. I feel like they dumb it down. White supremacy is a psychology. And this is why Black supremacy is a hoax. Because if we don't understand that white supremacy is a psychology that's practiced hours, 7 days a week. See, if we don't understand that, then what are we actually empowering? And who are we truly empowering? Are we truly empowering ourselves? Or are we using that as a catalyst just to get inside master's house? I question the integrity of a lot of people who speak on these things. And I question their integrity because their actions don't match what they say. A lot of people who speak, quote unquote, in favor for Black people are really not in favor for Black people. A lot of them are there just to infiltrate and to cause confusion. This is why you have, they're there to cause confusion. They're there to cause the disruption in your message. And those people are part of the Black supremacy hoax. Because even some of those people say they love their people and they want to help their people. But if you take time out of your day and out of your life to try to destroy another Black person, no matter how you try, but if that's your goal, then guess what? You're still a victim of the white supremacist mindset. And all you doing is promoting a hoax. Because if Black supremacy was real, then you wouldn't have the Umar and SETI beef. You wouldn't have these beefs, you know? And I just threw that out there, family, just for an example. But you wouldn't have these online beefs between conscious people. You wouldn't have, conscious women or women who seeking to be conscious by quote unquote conscious men. You see, white supremacy still reigns because it still reigns in the minds of Black people, mainly the people who calling themselves conscious. See, if you're not awoke to white supremacy being a psychology, then you still sleep. You see? And if you still running around promoting Black supremacy without that understanding, then you're promoting a false construct, a hoax. You see? You got a lot of running around in blackface. This is why I tell people, when you hear me speak of white supremacy, I'm speaking of a psychology and a mindset. I'm not speaking of skin color, because all white supremacists aren't white people. You have Black people that are white supremacists, and people who are white supremacists. You have Latino people who are white supremacists because they have the mindset to destroy themselves because they don't understand what white supremacy truly is. You see? So if we don't understand the psychology, and the psychology of white supremacy is for white genetic survival. That's the whole concept of it. So all of the other issues that we deal with are just, you know, minor things that were implemented or tools that they use to keep their foot on our necks. They keep white supremacy reigning over our minds when you have conscious men on the internet beefing. See, when that happens, nobody really wins. White supremacy wins. Arguing out of ego. Y'all trying to prove each other wrong. Y'all trying to prove down in the conversation who got more money than who got more women than who. See, competition is a tool of white supremacy. But see, the system has taught us that we must compete. You see, you have men in 2017 who could barely support their own family trying to destroy another black man and what he trying to do for his family. That's white supremacy. Because it teaches you to go against your own brother, to hate your brother, to not work with your brother, to beat your brother down. Because the person that's beating you down, they want to beat you down so they could get the biscuit from master. Because they think that's what you are competing for or have a platform for or whatever you doing. They think you doing this so you could get a nigga trinket. You have black people still attacking black people in 2017. Because it's all who gonna get the biscuit first. See, these are still concepts of slavery that we don't see, that we're not understanding. The coons that was on the plantations were snitches, were your informants. And these are the people that could be sitting right amongst you. You see? Person seek out to try to destroy you and your message. White supremacy. That's what we must understand. Whenever we decide to embarrass one another, to show up one another, we have a white supremacist mindset. Because see, if we really understood white supremacy, we would deal with each other different. And it starts with basic respect. You see, we don't have basic respect because we feel like we shouldn't respect nobody who don't have nothing. Who taught you that? White supremacy taught you that. That's a white supremacist construct. Because it's all about what you have. It's all about material possessions. Because material possessions give you life. You see? That's what material possessions do for coons, for bed wenches. And this is why you have that. This is why you have Black Lives Matter. And the leaders of these groups are coons and bed wenches, leading you to the slaughter. Hey, follow me, everybody. Then they take you to the slave master. That's what they used to do in slavery. Same thing. Same thing. So when you got a person, anybody, but when they make it their business to try to do that, to infiltrate your movement, infiltrate your crew and cause confusion, you're looking at an agent. You looking at a black-faced white supremacist. And they don't understand. Coons never understand people. But what they say, the devil is what? The author of confusion. So anybody who comes around and wants to start confusion, want to cause dissension, you're looking at an agent provocateur. And see, not understanding that white supremacy is a psychology, people do this and don't even know. People are agents and don't even know. People are rats and don't even know. Because if you'll come around and start and cause confusion and start things, start negative issues, promote bullshit, promote drama. See, people like that, when they get a chance, they will tell on you to destroy what you got going. You see? And some of them may not even do it for money. Some of them may just do it for opportunity. See, our people are desperate. See, we always talk about money, but it really ain't about money. Our people really don't want money. Because if we really wanted money, we'll focus on unifying. We don't want money, we want attention. We want masters' attention. And this is why we have the black supremacy hoax or the black power hoax. We really in favor for black power when all we want to do is impress our oppressors. What we want to do. We don't want to just do us. We want to impress them. They're not looking to impress us. They came to do, which is to reign supreme over or not even just black people. I'm going to say people of color. Because it's not a black and white thing. So, family, and that really dealing with a hoax. Power, black power, black power. What is that? Same people who I hear scream black power really need to be screaming green power for the money to get a couple dollars. We're taking care of your family, but don't wake the people up just to let them give you your money, just so they could give you their money. The conscious industry, they'll probably do that. You want to sell your information? Write a book. But don't become a black power pastor. A lot of you dudes want to do podcasts now. Oh, they this just talking lately. You do is sit on your now. Now the same person who said that, the same thing. You see, he's the white man's nigga. See? If a white supremacist came to him right now and my bad, y'all. Connection going in and out, you know. Like I said, scale. You see? See what happens when you spit that fire? Now you got to go in and, you know, sign things you already signed. You know, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to the genuine people, you know, the one that's not just trying to sell you dreams. Be a black power pastor. Got plenty of those, you know. But see, I'm only focused on the ones who want to help change the mindset of the people. See, you could change a person's financial situation. You could change a person's physical situation. A person could become more healthy. They could eat better. They could make more money. You know, they could even live in a better place. But if their minds is not suited for any of those things, it's going to revert back to what it's used to. Because that's the power of the subconscious mind. And that's what, and the way we reprogram our subconscious minds is to start and we think we know, and the way we think about them. So if we think white supremacy is just a system to keep us financially locked down, then all you will have is that's trying to wake us up financially. But white supremacy reigns in all aspects. Wilson, you to think they're gonna know how you're gonna react. That's like giving you multiple choice questions. You're gonna pick out of the choices you have. You see, that's psychological. So if we say everything is black and white, then you gotta choose between black and white. And this is why when I speak on white supremacy, people think I'm banging on white folks, because the key word in white supremacy is white. But we don't understand is that those are code words. You see? This is what we don't understand. White is not a color, it's also a class when dealing with economics. So it's not just about what we think it is. We have to get out of being surface level thinkers. You see? So they want you to continue to think it's black versus white, trying to promote a race war for a reason to continue to slaughter more black people. They're trying to figure out a way to preserve them. You see? So if black people don't understand that set of them people, and people like them people. See, if we don't understand that, then we're going to continue to promote the hoax. We're going to continue to promote it because all we're doing is lying to each other. You saying you want the best for your brother, discourse, it has to turn into an argument. A disagreement has to turn into an argument. Why is that? Because you truly not in tune. You really competing. That shows you not in tune. You see, there's no reason to compete. You don't even try to compete against the system. That makes no sense. The way we win, family, is to focus on us. That's the way we win. That's the way we level up. We focus on us. Because in us is everything our oppressors have taught us. And all we do is promote still than our ancestors. We promote that. Our families can't even get along. If you can't get along with your family, then how you gonna say you a leader? This is why you don't hear me say I'm a leader. Because how you gonna lead somebody else when you can't lead the people around you? You see? How you saying you are OG when you not giving out no knowledge? When you not giving out no ways for people to sustain themselves? Like the Bible said, alone. That means you can't just live off money, but you live off your word. What comes out of your mouth? You see? So if you promoting confusion and destruction to your brother, premise, man, you a sellout to your community. And we have to leave those people alone, family. We got to stay far away from them type of people. Those are the people that's masking themselves as your friends. The one who secretly been competing with you since day one. The one who's been secretly trying to take your spot. You see? Dudes in the Malcolm X movie. Get your hand out of my pocket type of niggas. Y'all sellouts. Y'all sellouts. Y'all are the white supremacist dogs. He sent y'all out like us. You see? And that's psychological. That's why he created the overseer and slavery. That's another nigga slave who he appoints to watch over you, but also makes that slave feel like he's better than you because he has more privileges. And that's what a lot of these niggas want to be. They want to be overseers. That's what they want to be. They want to be guard dogs for the white supremacist mindset and ideology. Because if you saying you love your people and then you turn around, because see, whenever you to hurt another black person intentionally, you committing treason. That's what you're doing. You're committing treason on your people. And treason is punishable by treason. And tell you, I ain't gonna say it. But we gotta watch these people. You want to know why the Black Panthers was infiltrated? They were infiltrated by coons and sellout niggas. Niggas who wanted to be the white supremacist overseer, the slave master's nigga. Boss, I'll tell all them niggas, get over here. That's what a lot of these people want to be. They just want their seat at the table. About their people. They just want master to let them in the house. You know, so they can look at the chandeliers, look at the paintings on the wall. See? And you know that's true because a lot of black celebrities, when they show their homes, big chandeliers, long dinner table. See, all of that come from that's from the slave master's home. They rule our minds, family. White supremacy is a mindset. So black supremacy is a hoax. Because why when we get money, we our homes look like theirs. The big pillars in front of the house. That's how the master house looked. With the big chandelier. Truly black power. If everything we do, master, I'm having a lot of connection difficulties right now, family. Guess it's the weather, but I'm gonna sign out. Y'all be good. Y'all stay safe. Sheep stay sleep. Peace.